What's going on YouTube world? Charles Hutcherson here, and today, man, we're gonna be checking out the Tundra Fire. Again, this ball for a lot of people, right, was a very special place. This Tundra, we're talking about the solid, we're talking about the blue one, was kind of like the cheat code, man, for a lot of people on different patterns, especially on house. On burnt up conditions, man, ball that's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be big for you. But now that this ball has HK22, I am very, very curious to see what is this ball going to look like and what is it going to do, man. So we got this one, and of course we have the track sensor. I'm a huge fan of the track sensor, so it makes sense to do it with both of these balls because they're supposed to be in the lower tier, you know, of pearl balls. So I'm curious, and no, it didn't make a lot of sense to me either. I was expecting a Legion, not a Legion pearl, a stealth pearl. That made more sense to me because they don't have that in the bag currently, but maybe we'll see that in the next couple months. But yeah, man, it's a pretty rare ball. Again, HK22 is present, so excited, man. So yeah, man, we have a 42-foot pattern out here. It is, again, pretty fresh, but it says HK22. I'm not going to change the surface. I should be able to stand a little closer to it, being that it's, again, a lower end core, like lower diff ball, so it's not shouldn't flare a ton. So again, but we'll just let the ball reaction kind of tell the story. But yeah, man, let's see what they do. And as always, man, if you're in the area, South Florida, get over to Tony Levin's, Roger, at Bowler's Edge Pro Shop. They do an awesome job. They get all of my stuff done. And now we are using the Joe Pose. So now I am using Joe Pro inserts and a lot of my equipment, and that snap, man, just, it's like super solid, dude. Like, that's no other, you know, system, interchangeable system sounds like that and feels as solid as this one feels. So, you know, not any of the other ones, but this is like they took the best parts from each interchangeable system and now they have it on here. So, man, we're gonna try it on this one and let's see how it looks, man. If you like the ball, use the links below. Super great way to support the channel. And I'm rocking one of the new, the height 12-bagger Cool Wick jerseys, the Dimension. Yeah, I just think this one looks really cool. I really like this design. So yeah, man, use the links below. Height 10, Hutch 10. Just sit it right there so you can see all the stuff. But yep, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna start a little more square. See what it does. Again, stand about 15. Probably going to get to about 20 at the foul line. That was pretty nice. I'm really not mad at that shot at all. Like, that was nice and smooth. But again, always the real test is once we pick up a ball that we're more familiar with, how does that do in that same particular zone? So I'm gonna throw about 2 more shots, then we're gonna pick up the sensor. Again, looking about the same spot. Oh, yeah, a little quick and ultimate penalty. So again, this is a sport shot, so it's a little more, it's a little flatter. For all those people who always request a sport shot, here you go again. So again, I'm not going to do this across everything because most people don't bowl on this. Like, they don't bowl on sport patterns. And that's another reason why I do it on house, because house is everywhere. This particular sport pattern may not be. You may never run into something that matches up like this. But for those people who do like the tough stuff, here you go. Definitely hooking. Like, it's seeing the back end of the pattern, and man, it's hooking. So I'm curious, we're gonna see what the sensor looks like on this. And again, I have not touched the surface, I have not altered anything. All of these out of box, they have the compound on it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna keep on throwing it, jump into the sensor. similar. I honestly feel like I need to, again, cheat a little bit left to actually get to the pocket. Standing right here, I need to speed up my feet just to get quicker and get the ball down the lane a little faster, so it's not giving it as much time to read the back end of the pattern. So this shot here, I'm gonna speed up. Oh, tripped it out. Again, I think speed was definitely the key there. Get the ball down lane a little quicker, so it's still shaped. So it worked out. Throw one more. Same spot, still standing on 15. Bang, bang. So, not mad at either of them. They still look really close, like in my opinion, from what I've seen. And I really want to see, again, I'm gonna jump about 5 left and see what they look like from there. So I'll pick back up the Tundra. I was a little quick, I was just a little further right, so now I need to gear my speed down. I wasn't mad at it, but it just was clean, right? It just really pushed and never really saw the middle of the lane. All right, I'm standing about 21. I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit here. Speed control, speed control, speed control. As soon as I got speed in the right place, still could catch it. And it's shaped really well on this. And this is probably about game 3 or 4 now on this particular lane. Like me and Charlie shot some videos on here, and now I'm bowling on it. So yeah, man, this is a little transition, but nobody was playing super far right. Neither him or I love that look. But again, so far so good from right here. I'm not too mad at it. Pitch one more right here, and we'll pick up the sensor. That ball hooks. That ball hooks quite a bit. So yeah, man, let's check out the sensor. All right, sensor. That's a little left. Oh, little right I meant. But that shaped. Again, so far, again, for me to miss that right, it read the lane really, really well and blended it. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Really not. All right, one more with the sensor. I slipped a little bit. The sensor so far, again, just looks a little rollier, where the Tundra looks just, again, cleaner and a little more responsive. But on tougher stuff, you need blendy most of the time, so that gives you more control, and that's what I'm seeing so far from the sensor. I'm gonna pick up the Tundra from right here as well, just to see. I just feel a little more comfortable, so let me see what the Tundra looks like. That's a little inside. Oh, that was definitely inside, but that one pushed. It really pushed from right there. I'm gonna try to lay one out a little bit further and see if it's a little closer to the sensor, because right now I do have, again, the sensor is being a little rollier and a little smoother, where I have the Tundra, again, as it's being a little faster down lane. So yeah, just a little cleaner, and I squirted that one, and it just did not see it the same way the sensor did. So yeah, man, that's what I'm seeing from right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump a little further left, and probably have to move my targeting in as well. I don't think I'll be able to give the pocket away nearly as much and see both of these balls shaped. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump a little further left. All right, so now, again, jumping a little further left. Oh, love that inside line. So if I was looking to score with this ball, jumping in and just keeping it, again, the angle a little more shut down, really what it wants to do. Like just, again, tighter rope to the pocket. That went to the pocket very, very well. 26, 27 for my fleet, looking about 4th arrow. Oh, that hurt. Inside here looks, again, much more comfortable. As long as I get it about to 10, it just sees it and goes to the pins. So go ahead, throw the sis from right here, see what she looks like. Staying in the same spot. That's a little left, right. I keep saying it, I don't know why. It went right. But again, I feel like it's just a little bit more in the mid lane where it just controlled it and read it and came off of it. Again, was it high flush? No. But I feel like the Tundra would have shot through it and left me a washout. So I feel like, again, the sensor is much earlier and not nearly as rapid as the Tundra is. That's really kind of said that a couple times now, and this is just really confirming it as I move left, that it is, again, it's a blendier ball where the Tundra Fire is, and the sensor is kind of more rolling off of it. One more from right here with the sensor. Tundra Fire, sorry. That was going inside. It is just, that ball said, give me room or give me, jeez. And again, the lane seems to be a little more broken down for me to play all the way over here. Like the sweet spot is, again, it's a little bit further right. But yeah, I think that's just what these balls are. Like, it's different. I feel like the sensor actually would have rated a little earlier and not penalized me as much on this particular, what we're seeing currently on house. I don't think it's gonna be as dramatic of a difference, but for today and what people always ask for, a house shot, that's what we're seeing. So yeah, man, that is really it, how I stack up. The sensor is definitely, again, above this ball, and the Tundra Fire is right below it. And I think that's honestly what it was designed, the design intent was. So, hey, man, there you have it. We're gonna get some close-up shots here, and that's really gonna be it, man, for the video.
So, ideally, I'm probably not going to carry both of these balls around, just being completely transparent. I think if I was going to bowl on something a little tougher, I'll probably bring the sensor, because again, it's just a little rollier, a little blendier. But if I know if I'm going to a house that just really forces me further left, and I need that recovery, I feel very, very confident in the Tundra Fire making that corner. But if I'm seeing a little more volume, the sensor is probably the weakest I would need to go. So that's really how I have those balls stacked up. So I'm 100% like, it has to be track would, like, it would let me down. And track hasn't really let me down at this point, that we're going to get a stealth pearl because of how popular the stealth was. Hopefully they just don't do a shiny black ball, which I guess wouldn't be a horrible thought, but I just hope they don't do that. Hope they give us a little more spice. But yeah, man, both of these balls definitely roll really well if you didn't give the sensor a try, because you maybe thought it was a little too close to like a melee jab or some of the stronger chord symmetric pearls. The Tundra Fire is definitely, I feel like, a bigger separation between the sensor and the Tundra. Like, it's less of a gap filler. And then also, as I'm finishing up, I got my guy Roger in here. He works in the shop and he has the shirts. we're working on it, trying to get some orders together. Would you guys buy the hype t-shirt? This one is black and yellow. Probably only do like 2 colors or so, but let me know if you guys want one, and we're gonna make that happen. But getting back to the regularly scheduled program, getting left on this transition sport pattern, both of these balls really could handle it. I think I've found a little more success with the sensor here, but I mean, plenty of great shots with the Tundra Fire. This ball just really, going through the 8-9. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time.